Despite not premiering until November, Dynamite Kiss is already in conversation as one of the best K-dramas of 2025. The year has been chock-full of Netflix original K-dramas as well as broadcast shows, ranging from subpar to sublime, including the historical fantasy of Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, and the classic romance of Mellow Movie. Regardless, few titles have pushed the genre's boundaries like Dynamite Kiss. While Netflix originals like Squid Game can make for great bingeable K-dramas, weekly releases like Dynamite Kiss offer something even better. Rather than drop a single weekly episode, broadcast shows that air in Korea first usually span 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, in Dynamite Kiss case, to add higher stakes and even bigger cliffhanger. There are plenty of traditional rules Dynamite Kiss adheres to, but it nonetheless maintains its refreshing, unique personality. Dynamite Kiss is a strong contender for Best K-Drama of 2025. The KTS show is off to a great start. Dynamite Kiss has captivated audiences since the K-drama's first episode, thanks to its talented cast, beautiful camera work, and original plot. At the center of the action is Go Dae-rim, On Eun-jin, a down-on-her-luck woman who desperately needs to get a job after her little sister finds herself in trouble with loan sharks. Additionally, her mother collapses from hearing the news. Unfortunately, Dae-rim has no special skills or credits to her name, making the job search practically impossible. On the flip side, Gong Ji-hyuk, Jang Ki-young, is a thriving entrepreneur who detests his father and the family business. To free his depressed mother from a loveless marriage, however, Ji-hyuk agrees to run a new task force composed solely of working mothers. The basic setup is compelling enough, but Dynamite Kiss adds another layer to further complicate Ji-hyuk and Dae-rim's relationship. Prior to the formation of the Mothers Task Force, the pair met by chance on a trip to Jeju Island. Their attraction to each other proved electric, and the two spent one perfect day together before Dae-rim flees like Cinderella. While its intriguing conflicts initially pulled viewers in, the streaming success of Dynamite Kiss is thanks to its continual high quality and hidden depth. There are just enough rom-com tropes to pull in casual fans, but Dynamite Kiss adds real substance to its characters and storytelling, making it much more than a typical love story. Why Dynamite Kiss has been so compelling so far? The central love story is putting a twist on well-worn tropes. What truly sets Dynamite Kiss apart from the other new dramas of 2025 is how it deals in shades of grey. It could have been easy to root against both Ji-hyuk and Dae-rim, but their palpable chemistry as a couple and nuanced motivations as individuals made both of them feel like tragic heroes, who sometimes act more like complex anti-heroes. Furthermore, Dynamite Kiss is a family-focused K-drama hiding in plain sight. At the most basic level, Dae-rim and Ji-hyuk are driven purely out of love and concern for their mothers. For Dae-rim, there's the added pressure of her missing little sister. For her fake child, Jun, he's the only kid in his class without a mother. The task force itself overtly analyzes the prejudice against mothers who try to rejoin the workforce. While many workers in the company look down on them, Dae-rim's co-workers are the living embodiment of the sacrifices you make for love. As episode 3 even reveals, most of them lost their very sense of identity aside from being a mother. Arguably, the most intriguing aspect of Netflix's newest romance is how Dynamite Kiss breaks K-drama rules. At first glance, the show is overflowing with common tropes like enemies to lovers, workplace relationships, and second-chance romances, but Dynamite Kiss subverts the viewer's expectations whenever possible. So far, it's been the perfect storm of levity and realism, grounding its romance in tear-jerking yet relatable circumstances. Will Dynamite Kiss stick the landing? The future looks promising for Netflix's newest romance. Dynamite Kiss still has a long way to go before it can be called a K-drama masterpiece, but the Netflix romance has built itself a sturdy foundation. After 4 episodes, multiple major plots have been primed, including the battle for dominance at the company, the little sister's debt, and Ji-hyuk's trauma surrounding his father's infidelity. Unlike the frustrating titles of K-drama past, there are obvious reasons why the leads can't be together yet. Ji-hyuk fell in love at first sight, but he refuses to pursue a woman he believes is married with a child, as he doesn't want to repeat his father's mistakes. Similarly, Dae-rim can't confess that she's single without losing her job. There are obvious subplots forming, like Ji-hyuk's arranged fiancé, Yo Ha-young, Woo Dae-6, falling for Dae-rim's fake husband, Kim Sun-woo, Kim Moo-jun, but only time will tell if Dynamite Kiss has the bandwidth to juggle its overlapping storylines without losing its sense of direction. That said, the first 4 episodes instill confidence that the drama will succeed. By the series finale, Go Dae-rim and Gong Ji-hyuk may be lauded as one of the best K-drama couples of all time. Just as easily, unfortunately, the trending K-drama could fall from grace and come to a disappointing ending. There's no telling what the future holds, but Dynamite Kiss is at least off to a promising start.